So before proceeding further, I would like to throw some light on the seminar that has been conducted very enthusiastically. So this was a 5-day advanced karate kata training seminar organized by Jagmohan Institute of Traditional Karate from August 2nd to August 6th at DAV School Auditorium in Hoshiarpur. This seminar, Kyoshi Haridas Govindji, the head of the Indian branch of Shito Ryo Karate, KBK Kenwakai, and who has trained national and international athletes in Shito Ryo in several countries. So during this workshop, around 20 plus students, together from Hoshiarpur and Kapurthala, have been taken through better understanding of Shito Ryo Kihon's concepts and katas, covering popular advanced katas. So words would be less to speak about this seminar. Now, moving further, we would proceed with the certificate awarding ceremony for all those students or the karatekas who have been a part of this seminar. So let's start. And a renowned Shito Ryo karate exponent, Dr. Savita Deshmukh ji, his better half, Shihan Gurpreet Rosie ji, who is the teacher of our respected Sensei Jagmohan Vij ji. A warm regards to Sir Sensei Jagmohan Vij and all the esteemed guests who are here to grace the occasion. We welcome you all, sir, for today's occasion. All the parents who are the pillars for our sweet kids, and of course, our energetic and curious karatekas. I am Aarti Raj Verma, one of the parents of the karateka Naira Verma, and your host for the evening. I extend a heartwarming welcome, not only from the podium, but yes, from the bottom of my heart, for the closing ceremony of the Advanced Karate Training Seminar that has ended today with improved learning and full energy. So as we all know, karate uses a system of different colored belts awarded for different levels of skills and development attained by the students. So there is a syllabus for that with regular exams or grading, where students demonstrate their ability in 3 essential areas, that is Kihon, Kata and Kumite. So our students are fortunate enough today as they will be awarded the belts by Kyoshi Haridas Govindji along with Shihan Gurpreet Rosie ji, because it's a dream for any karateka. So I request sir to please award the belts to the respective karatekas on the stage to welcome the esteemed guests. And yes, we all are eager to know more about Haridas Govindji. So definitely, so let's welcome Sensei Jagmohan Vij ji on the stage.
Very good evening to you all. First of all, I would love to convey my gratitude to the man, because of himself is a University of Karate Do, the man who has got 4 decades experience under his belt, trained by the legend himself, Sensei Kazuto Tanaka from Japan. My association with Kyoshi Haridas Govind begins with in 2016 when I appeared for my Asian Karate Federation exam. That was September 2016, and this is going to be, we are in August, it's going to be 9 years, and in spite of so many things happened in karate, I feel myself so privileged and blessed having his company, having his blessing, and having his teaching. His teaching does not end at the mat. Whether it's about life or it's about karate or anywhere else. He is an ideal teacher on whom anybody can be proud of. And let me tell you, gentlemen, and even the parents who are present here, Sensei's presence here is a blessing, and at the same time, I would love to convey my gratitude, my respect to my first teacher, Shihan Gurpreet Rosie Sethi ji, because of him, because of whatever he has taught me, that encouraged me to continue to pursue my career in Karate Do. And now, our guest of honor for the evening, a well-known figure in the area for his social causes, and he is known for his determination and honesty, none other than Dr. Lakhveer Singh, ex-civil surgeon and district health officer retired. Thank you so very much, sir, for being here. We are so happy to have you. I also take this opportunity to welcome Advocate Dr. Deepak Sharma, General Secretary of Okinawan Goju-Ryu Karate Federation of India and Vice Chairman of Jagmohan's Institute of Traditional Karate. Thank you so much, Deepak, for being here. And
सुबह होशियारपुर की पहली कराटे का है जिसने स्कूल के स्टेट में गोल्ड मेडल जीता और डिस्ट्रिक्ट होशियारपुर को नेशनल में रिप्रेजेंट किया. प्लीज गिव अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज. God bless you. So thank you. Now we have karateka Shubham Sandal, who himself is a kata player and won gold medal in Punjab State Karate Championship. May I call karateka Aditya Bakshi to welcome Shubham. So once they were opponent of the Tatami in the kata final in the Punjab State Karate Championship, they both were in the final. Would be advocate and by Aditya Bakshi welcome karateka Shubham Sandal. Now may I call karateka Akshita Sharma to welcome Senpai Manisha Kumari.
In developing the character of the child. When we discussed about conducting kata seminar here for advanced katas, and Sensei Jagmohan told me that we must do it before we travel to Delhi for the Independence Cup in August. And then he shared a list of participants. The plan was to do advanced katas which can be performed even in the finals of the nationals. These are katas which are done in the semi-finals and finals of World Championship. So you can imagine the seriousness of the kata and the techniques therein. They are very challenging, to be very honest. So when I heard from Sensei Rich that we're going to have a mixed bag of students, some who got reasonable training, some who will be having intermediate level training, and quite a large number of students who would be at the elementary level. So we knew it's going to be a challenge. It's not a difficulty for us to conduct the seminar. The challenge is to get all these three different levels of participants to be engaged and for us to communicate what we have in our mind in terms of techniques and the concepts to each one of them according to their level of understanding and ability to absorb. So that was a big challenge, but I must compliment all the students who have committed themselves with no double thought and given their 100%. The children who see here have done a remarkable job. So I think This was a big surprise for me. So on day one, when I came and started the seminar first, as always, which I do, I narrate the do's and don'ts in my seminar, and then I tell them what exactly I'm going to do and what I expect of them. And I must say that they have really proven themselves as good quality human beings already at this age. That's number one. Number two, then we started with the first day of training. So I took them through some of the elementary stuff, some of the nuance, especially regarding how to jump and all that. And then I started with one of the longest katas in karate, that's Chachmyara Kushan. And I knew I'd have to dedicate quite a lot of time for this. So we did 4 sessions of 3 hours each, and they were very intense. Believe me, even very senior black belts would have found it exhausting. And they all did very well. They were still there, and I heard from some of the parents that these little children who see the first night, they went back home and they were still practicing. And they were reminding their mother, they were waking up on their own early morning because they wanted to be here and not miss the opportunity or even a minute of training, which is remarkable. I am still complimenting you all. So, in a way, I would say that my work got easier. Otherwise, that would have been quite a task to box people's ears and get them to attend and focus. I had nothing to do with that. Okay, and the seniors of the dojo over here, we have Aditya, Nena from Rudy Sensei's team. They all took charge and they took responsibility of everything regarding the discipline of the children. And kudos to the seniors, all of you, the names I mentioned. Now coming to what we have done, we did Chachmyara Kushan, then we did Supari Rupe, that's 108 steps. So it's a long kata, challenging kata. And then the third kata which I touched upon, though I did not have enough time for that, was Chibanama Kushanku. So we had 3 of the seniors, Nena, Aditya and Arati, who had the chance to learn that, but I wish we had more time. Maybe next time we'll take it up to the next level of training. Remember the katas that you have done, they're going to help you in the state, district, state, national, surely. And if you plan to go for any of the international, especially if you're going for the open tournaments in the internationals, it will be of immense help. But the kata cannot perform itself. You have learned today. You have picked up the movements, what I call as Endusen or the map of the kata. That is what you have got. Now it is upon you to practice and practice and practice and make yourself one with the kata. The kata has to become, each kata has to become your kata. What you got is just from me. That's all. Now the practice has to become your kata. By the way, let me tell you, the world champions, when they, from each country, when they get selected for the national team, this happens between January and Feb. Most countries, unless some of the smaller countries where there are turmoil. My teacher, a lot of people have become world champions under him. People who join at the age of 5 and becoming junior world champion by the age of 16 and becoming team kata champions also. So in my discussion with him, something came up. He said, world champions, if you want to become world champion, once you're selected from there in January, February, November, every day between 10 to 12 hours of training is what they put up. That is what makes them world champions. And when you reach that height, even if you go to the national level, the difference between number 1 and number 2 is very minimal. And that is basically your attitude and approach. Okay, so it's to temper your character, the practice of kata, the practice of kihons, the basics are the key. Okay, remember, even if you're not keeping well, if you can sit and watch TV at home, I'm sure you can come to the dojo and sit and watch the training session. Your mind is engaged. The attitude should be, if your time, for example, if you, I don't know what your time is for the dojo, I care from the what we do in our dojo. if you are there for training from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock on certain evenings, say Monday evening, it's your training time, but Monday evening, maybe you traveled somewhere. Let that 4 to 6 o'clock tell your parents, I like to practice. Wherever I am, that time is for my work. That is the commitment you should have. If you're not keeping well, come here, tell your sensei, today I don't seem to be in a good shape, but may I sit and watch? And please sit and watch so that everything that's happening here, every information shared, every connection done, you know that and it becomes part of your memory. Okay? And remember, maybe you're traveling, maybe you're in a train, and it's Monday, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, your dojo time. Sit, close your eyes, do your katas in your mind, because your body cannot think. Your mind is what controls the body. So if you tune your mind to the kata, eventually your body follows what the mind guides you. So your commitment will decide. The kata cannot automatically go and just perform and give you a medal or something at the national level. At that level, what have you done? I keep giving this example. If you want to be good friends with someone, you have to spend time with that person. You meet the person, you go around with them, you go for movies, you have coffee with your friends, right? So they become your friends. It cannot be that you meet somebody today, only once, then next year you meet the person because this is my best friend. And be a best friend, you should have more interactions. They know, each one of you know each other very well. So the kata should know you, you should know the kata. So very necessary you spend time with the kata. Talk to your sensei. He can guide you as to what kata you can do in which round. Okay? This is going to be an interesting journey for you. You'll step into advanced katas. And I'm sure with the commitment levels I've seen, I'm going to see you a lot more of you in the nationals next year. So without taking much time, I would like to congratulate all of your parents, especially a loud round of applause for parents. I am amazed that the parents are shown. Thank you so much. To you all come forward voluntarily and help my friend. He calls me sensei, but for me he's my friend also. Okay. So the way you people are able to support him, he's a very pure-hearted soul. That's what I've seen. Very pure-hearted soul. And I kept telling the children, you're lucky to have him as your sensei. Okay, so make the most of a good teacher you have in your life. You never know when time passes and you're an adult in no time. And then it's too late to trace your steps back. This is the opportunity, grab it, do your best. Okay, God bless you all. I hope to see you soon sometime. Okay, and good luck. Thank you.
टीचर सीनियर टीचर स्टेज पर बैठे खड़े भी और भी साथी मेरे जड़े भी टीचर गाइड करने वाले गाइड्स तो वेद साहब के रिगार्ड संबंधित तो मैं एक ही गल करता कि एवरेज जिन्ने फोकस्ड जिन्ने कमिटेड अपने काम के प्रति साढ़े जगमोहन देव जी है तो मैं जो सब तो बड़ा सत्ताप जो देखा जो इस देश कंट्रीज देख रहे हैं बच्चों वो सब तो बड़ा जो जिथे जरूरत है थोड़े वर्गे जगमोहन जी वर्गे बंदे वो वैसे किनारा करी जाते हैं उन्होंने लोड़ है सियासत में आने पोलिटिकल सिस्टम में आने जिथे ये थोड़ा ये सैगमेंट है छोटा जा पार्ट है ये बड़ा जरूरी है स्पोर्ट्स में डेडिकेटेड बंदे होने चाहिए पर मैं जिथे तक भी महसूस किया 30 साल की अपने जॉब के पीरियड दौरान मैं महसूस किया कि जोड़ा ऑनेस्ट बंदे डेडिकेटेड बंदे सिंसीयर लॉयल बंदे वो बंदे सियासत के होने चाहिए ताकि इस देश का कुछ सुधार हो सके। ये मेरा पर्सनल राय है, थोड़े चो जरूर आए जब कि मैं देखता हूँ जो कोई राजनीतिक खेत्र में जगमोहन जी वर्गा फैसला कर ले कभी तो कई कुछ सहना नहीं पड़ेगा पर ओवरकम करके ना अगे आना चाहिए। बाकी जोड़े बख्शी जी आए सारे मैं जगमोहन जी मेरे तो परिवारक एक फैमिली मित्र भी है, तो ਜਦੋਂ तक भी मेरा घर चौथा फंक्शन है मेरा ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ, ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ मैं जरूर कहना ਹੁੰਦਾ बख्शी जी, एक कबीर साहब का दोहा है, कबीर कसौटी राम की झूठा टिके ना कोई। जगमोहन बेच जे किसी को बुलावे इनवाइट करे ना अपने किसी फंक्शन तो उन्हें सोचना चाहिए भी वो ये पैरामीटर ते खरा उतरदा तां सद्या ही अपने आप ही घुमाण वाली गल हो जाती है। क्योंकि मैं देखा भी जेड़े कोई बंदे समाज में, क्योंकि मैं एक बच्चों लड़ाई लड़ी है जगमोहन बेच जी फूड के उत्ते, जिहड़ी लड़ाई लड़ी है वो फूड ते जिहड़ी है सेफ एंड स्टैंडर्ड फूड, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸੇਫ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਅਤ ਤੇ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਖਾਣੀ। ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਲੜਾਈ ਲੜੀ ਤੇ ਬਖਸ਼ੀ ਜੀ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਆ, ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਾਰਪੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਜੁਆਇਨਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਕੁਛ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਹਟੂੰਗਾ। ਬੱਚਿਓ ਮੈਂ ਜੋ ਕੁਛ ਕਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਭਰਾਵਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਸਾਂ ਤੇ ਨੰਬਰ 2 ਮੈਂ ਇਮਾਨਦਾਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ। और जी फूड जी साडे सिस्टम जे कोई नहीं इन्ने वधिया काम कर सकते तो उसका बहुत बड़ा कारण है करप्ट परसनस। ये देश बहुत विकसित होने का क्लेम नहीं कर सकता, तुहानूं मैं दसां बिल्कुल नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि जो इंडीकेटर है जो पैरामीटर है जिन्होंने तो देख के किसी देश को आंकिया जा सकता भी ये कितना डिवेलप हो गया, वो ग्लोबली चाहे गूगल से सर्च मार के तुम देख रहे हो असं करप्ट मुल्क वाले चाहते हैं, बहुत करप्ट मुल्क चाहते हैं और साडे सब तो बड़ा रुकावट है। और करप्ट सिस्टम में भी सब तो बड़ा ज्यादा करप्ट पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम है, वो होने चाहिए। यहो जे ना करो चाहे जो मर्जी करो, मैं तो ये कहूँगा पर इस पर्सन को देख के जिन्ना मैं इन्होंने विच रहा अल्लाह मैं कराटे के इस फील्ड में नहीं ना देखा, मैं जिंदगी के हर एस्पैक्ट को देखा। एक एस्पैक्ट वधिया हो जाए कोई जरूरी नहीं होता बंदा परफेक्ट है, पर इस पर्सन को मैं देखा भी हर एस्पैक्ट में बड़े साउंड है, बड़े हेल्दी है। तो मैं गल खत्म करना, सेफ एंड स्टैंडर्ड फूड से एक लड़ाई लड़ी है, ईमानदारी में लड़ी है, सब तो ज्यादा फेस किया पॉलिटिशियन फेस किया जिथे भी गया, और यही दुख का कारण है जिहदे चौन का आप फैसला किया। और ये जरूर कहांगा एक लड़ाई हो रहा है, वो बेटे मेरी गल ध्यान नाल सुनना सिंह, वो जिहड़ी सेफ एंड स्टैंडर्ड फूड की लड़ाई है ना, हुण सेफ एंड स्टैंडर्ड पॉलिटिशियन की लड़ाई है, क्योंकि अनसेफ ते सब स्टैंडर्ड पॉलिटिशियन साडे देश आ गए हैं, जिहदे करके देश भी सारा हर पक्षों सब स्टैंडर्ड और अनसेफ एस्पैक्ट हो जा रहा है। धन्नवादियां